Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 236 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we're here to draft some Theros Beyond Death, which I'm nervous about. I'm about 10 drafts into this format, rocking less than a 50% win rate, and in fact, before my last draft, which was a 2-1, it was below 40%. I cannot figure out this draft format. I have had decks with most of the top 5 bombs in the format. In a row, I had Archon of Sun's Grace, I had Ashiok, I had Klothys, I had Polukranos, 4 decks in a row. Almost all of those went 0-2. The Ashiok one went 2-1. I'm losing to a lot of stuff. Let's click join draft queue in case this takes some time. I'm losing to mana variants. Hi, I'm the Mana Leek. I draw too many lands a lot, or not enough. This feels like a format where if you draw one land too many or too few, the game's over. Interestingly, it's not often over because you're going to get out aggroed, but that does happen a lot. You get outvalued by stumbling on your lands a little bit. So we get an Underworld Breach, which has dropped in value quite a bit. There was a point where this was $11. It is $3, I think now. So we're not even considering taking this. It is $3. So here I'm looking at Final Death, because we'll talk about this as well. We'll let the clock tick down a little bit while I talk about this draft format. So yes, land messing me up real bad. One land too many, one land too few, or in my case 7 lands too many, will hurt you real bad. Obviously it hurts you in every format, but this is one of those formats where one too few or too little is too many. I'm dying a lot to bombs. This format is super swingy. The last draft that I did with the Ashiok, where I actually 2-1'd, I had to play against Dream Trawler in 2 separate matches. Luckily in one, I only saw it in 1 game and lost that game, but I won the other 2 games. But I'm dying to bombs. Bombs everywhere. They are so bomby in this format. This is definitely a Prince format, I would say, which is why I'm taking removal here. I think removal is actually massively vital to this format, so much and so that I think that you take removal over any bomb that is not like top 5 bomb. I'm going to start testing that theory out to see how it goes. So here, for example, we get a Heliod's Punishment, which is less good removal because of course it's only going to be removed for 4 turns, but that might be enough. I'm going to take this over. I think I'm going to take this. Maybe this will just go, totally south. I'm going to take this over Alarios and Archon, which I think are both fantastic cards. I think both of these cards are great. But I'm going to take the Punishment because I think we need the removal. Something I've noticed in the draft so far, removal disappears. Pick 3 about to come up here. We may just not see any more removal. People are definitely taking it very highly. And that goes into the other thing that I'm losing to a lot, which is, Pious Wayfarer with, there's no auras in this pack. Pious Wayfarer with an Indomitable aura put on it, and then another aura put on it, and then another aura put on it. And if I had a piece of removal in hand at that exact moment, I blow my opponent out. They're just dead. But if you don't, you get dead real fast. So yeah, I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble with this format. Listening to Limited Resources today was very weird. They are very high on this format. But at the same time, they also thought Eldraine was an awful format. And I think that's super wrong. Everybody, of course, can like what they like. This Nyx Lotus appears to be like $7 on Card Hoarder, but they're not buying it. Okay, on GoatBots, they are buying it for 35 cents. So we've got a Haktos here. That's a bomb. Obviously, it can be iffy. I've yet to play it or play against it, so I do want to give it a try. And it goes with our Heliod's Punishment. There's no reason to stick into black here. This is one of those packs where there's essentially nothing because this card's awful. There's a hero, which is fine, but I think I'm just going to try Haktos here, see if maybe we get into red-white. But of course, that would cause us to lose our Final Death, but we'll see how it goes. We're still learning the format, right? So 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. Perfect. Here, again, notice the removal's gone. Removal is gone. It either wasn't in this pack, which feels weird because I feel like this set does have a lot of removal, or people have snatched it up. And that's kind of what I'm working on at the moment, as my guess. So this pack feels weak. We have a Stern Dismissal, which I do think is pretty good because auras. Devourer of Memory is decent, but we're not in blue, and these don't draw me into blue. I want them when I'm in blue. We could take a Timurit, but I do not super care for Timurit. I think he's fine, but I don't super care. But it's probably still just the pick here. There's nothing white at all, and there's nothing really red that I want. So we'll take Timurit, see where we end up. This pack again, note, no removal. It is all gone. We've got nothing, like a Funeral Rites, I guess, if we want to stick black, and we do have good removal in black, so there was a reason for that. Nothing in white. Nothing in red. Sea God Scorn's fine. So I think we're just taking Funeral Rites here. We're going to try to push into black. This is my other takeaway so far from the format. Draft black. If you don't, you are at a massive disadvantage, which is another just huge strike against this format. And I think that might actually be the thing, the big difference between me and Limited Resources. I think Marshall and Luis love solving a format, and they love a solved format, a format where you sit down and you pick this card and you win. And if you don't, oh well, you do another draft until you can pick this card. There's a solved way of doing it. And Eldraine didn't have that. Eldraine had 15 decks that you could draft, and all of them could work. And yeah, so I think that might be why they disliked it so much. And since black is so good in this format, at least in week 1, I think that might be why they're enjoying it, because they are playing an awful lot of black. So we'll take BBC here, Blight Breath Catoblepus, which people are still arguing about whether it's Catoblepus or Catoblepus. It is Catoblepus. Straight from WotC. There's a Scavenging Harpy as well, but Catoblepus is just good. So we'll take it. It's kind of removal. We found a piece of sort of removal. But yeah. Here we've got an Omen of the Sea, I think, as the best card in the pack, but again, not huge on heading into blue for no reason here. We've got a Birth of Meletus, which I don't really want either. The only black card in the set I think is bad. It's not bad. Like, if you need a 23rd creature, I guess, but it's not great. There's a Glory Bearers and a Karametra's Blessing as well, if we did, in fact, want to be black-white here. Yeah, I just really don't care for this card. Maybe it's what we do, though. Maybe we are going to be a little bit grindier. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. So, this is where I'm curious. Ichthyomorphosis does not belong in the 8th, or I guess 7th, because there's a basic here, 7th last pick. It's not a card you really want to first pick, but it's removal in blue. It's possibly the best removal in blue. One with the Stars is very good. 4 mana is a little expensive. So I'm now incredibly interested in keeping my eyes open in blue, because I don't think this should be here, which means maybe blue's open. So we're going to keep a very close eye. We get a Naiad, which also feels a little bit late. Based on the white cards that we have here, we're all super unlikely to be playing this Haktos. I kind of want to start looking into blue-black, assuming that pack 3 I'm going to get past a lot of blue stuff. There's a Riptide Turtle as well, which is shockingly fine. So let's take this Naiad. It makes my Final Death cheaper. We get another Naiad and an Underworld Charger. I think Underworld Charger is great. Escape is another mechanic. I'm doing a post-mortem of this set already, and it's 1 week in. It just released in paper today. Underworld Charger, Escape. Escape feels like Embalm to me. Embalm was a mechanic that I really disliked in Amonkhet, because it gave blue and white. And yes, I think in Amonkhet there was a couple of other random, like, uncommons or rares, or maybe it was Eternalize where they were in other colors a little bit. But it gave blue and white creatures that said, when this creature dies, draw a copy of it, which is an incredibly powerful creature. These ones say, when they die, draw a better copy of it, except it's a little bit harder to cast, maybe. And that's a massively powerful, we're not going to play any card here, we'll take Hero of the Winds. That's a massively, massively, massively powerful creature. And I think Wizards tends to have a little bit of trouble balancing those properly. And so Escape is primarily in black and green. We'll take a Traveler's Amulet in case we splash. Chain to Memory. Yeah, if we're going to be black-blue, It's an okay card. So Wizards has the issues, I think, balancing those, and I think that's another problem here because, again, black-green, best colors in this format by a couple of miles. We'll take this Triumph. And I think it's because of their access to the escape creatures. Because a creature that says draw a copy is just nutty. Price check on Nyx Bloom Ancient. Utterly unplayable in limited. 90 cents. Do not care. Do not care. So we've got a Pharika spawn, which apparently is the best uncommon in the entire set. And I better take it and play with it, because currently I disagree with that. But I guess I need to find out for myself. I do wonder if some people are reading this as though it has its ability on its first cast, but it does not. But I think most people are aware of that. Yeah, so I don't know. I have thoughts on this format. I have a post-mortem already, and I'm trying to figure it out because we got 10 weeks of videos. And I can't do a set that I have a sub 40% win rate with for 10 weeks. Yeah, so we'll take this Pharika spawn and finally get some experience with it. Still liking the blue a little tiny bit more than the white, but not by much, so we still could change. If we get like this Shimmerwing or this Deny back, or even the Omen, I think we're going to jump into that. Let's take the spawn. Another Final Death, getting past a Final Death. That's good. That's real good. There's an Omen of the Dead, which is great. Nothing to make me decide on blue or white just yet, so let's stick on black. Well, getting past a Banishing Light pushes me back towards the white a little bit. Nothing in blue that I'm super psyched for. Nothing in black, so we're going to take this Banishing Light. And the balance of what color we're going to head into is about to tip. I'll take another Blight Breath Catalepus. Captivating Unicorn. I think I'd play one of those as well. But yeah, let's take Cataplepus. So we've got Scavenging Harpy for black. For blue, none of these are pulling me in. For white, it's not quite what black-white wants to be doing. Shockingly, I have played against like at least 3 or 4 mono-white decks, which is weird because that shouldn't work, but it is, and I don't know why. So we'll take the Scavenging Harpy. Still looking to tip the scales. Green is now shockingly open with one of the best commons and one of the best green uncommons. But we can't switch. We do need to make a decision here. I guess there's not much of a decision. It's we either take one of these white cards to go with the white cards that we have, or we suddenly become a black-green deck and are hurting for playables. But those are 2 extraordinarily late green cards. Like, just insanely late. Guess we'll take the Leonin. Let's keep a count on green cards and see if maybe we should have switched in. Okay, so an Omen and a Huntmaster, neither of those would have made me terribly excited. There's another Cataplepus. I don't know what the upper limit on Cataplepuses are. There's a Mogus's Favor, which is fine, and I think we'll just play it. Escaping for only 2 cards is really nice. So yeah, let's take a Mogus's Favor. And Heliod's Pilgrim, there we go. That's going to work for, I guess, just punishment at the moment, but we can hope that we can get some Dreadful Apathies or such. Green, this is an okay card. It's better than I thought it would be. Grove Dancer's not, though. So, I don't think green's open. But that one pack was very weird. Let's take the Pilgrim. Let's cut out these blue cards. Nyx Bloom Ancient comes back around. That is how bad this card is in limited. I think we'll take the 90 cents here. We're not going to play any of these other cards. They're not in the colors, and we just cut blue. Pious Wayfarer is okay. It's going to trigger currently 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times. Yeah. Is it just better than Nyxborn Marauder? I think Marauder might be better. We're not really doing the Pious Wayfarer thing here. I'm going to take the Marauder. That might be what our deck needs a little bit more. Wings of Hubris. I hate the card. I think it's actually pretty bad. I don't think our deck needs it. I think we're just removing stuff. We're not going to play a second one of these, though, and we're not going to play the first one of these, so I will take the wings, but I don't think we're going to main deck it. Nyxborn Courser we can put in the deck for now, but I don't really want to keep it. Altar I doubt we'll play. Wrap in Flames, nope. And a Blood Aspirant last pick is super weird. Alright. We need not many picks. Planned it all along. I'm gonna bet that Heliod has dropped a lot, hasn't he? I'm gonna bet he's still $20, but I'm gonna bet he's not $50 anymore. 25 American dollars. Yeah, cool. We'll play Heliod, and I guess this is our life now. Which, hey, maybe I get to show you how my Theros experience has been going. Draft a bomb mythic, go 0-2. Let's do it. Beyond that, this is pretty much dead for black. And there's 2 cards that we'll take Heliod. We get a Glory Bearers or a Transcendent Envoy. Black again is I'll play a Lampad if I need it. So Envoy has 1 target or 1 helpful spell at the moment, so I'm not super sold on that. I almost like Glory Bearers better. Although I don't think we need Glory Bearers. Maybe the Flyer is just better, just to get a Flyer through. Especially with Heliod, we can get some counters on it, gain some life. Yeah, let's put Envoy in. We get a Revoke Existence. This is removal in a lot of cases. I'll main deck the first, I think, 2 Revoke Existence or Return to Natures or Mystical Reprisal? The green one that costs 1 mana. Beyond that, again, black. It's just Farika and her shots. Everybody. Yeah, let's take a Revoke. Inevitable End. There's a little bit of removal that I like to see. And that's going to finish off our deck, and then we get to Polish. There's a Venomous Hierophant here, which is quite good as well. Yeah, we'll take that Inevitable End. Because it's an aura. We can get it with the Pilgrim. Another Catablepus. Karametra's Blessing. Karametra's Blessing's pretty decent. We're not playing this Traveler's Amulet. We have no splash. So, yeah, I might actually just take that Karametra's Blessing. Will it save things? It'll save Timuret, save Heliod, save Nyxborn Marauder. But we're not really putting auras on our things, are we? No. We'll save it from other types of damage, though. I'm just super unsure about 3 6-drops in the deck. I feel like the 3rd Catablepus is too much. So let's take Blessing. Why is that there? We're gonna take it. I assume it's only worth a cent or 2. But, yeah. 2 whole cents. Yeah, so this is an interesting thing where we're in a league. We are unlikely to play any of these people, so there's no reason to hate draft this, but I am not playing this card, and I need to practice for paper drafts where this is 100% the correct pick. We get a Glory Bearers, which I think is decent. Obviously works with Karametra's Blessing quite well. We just need to make Uno Kato, which I think is probably the birth of Meletus. I guess we actually do want to kind of get to the late game a little bit, eh? I guess the other question is, can I get Heliod online? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This doesn't stick around very long. 9. Yeah, I guess a lot of our white cards are permanents already. But I think I might like these more than the Nyxborn Marauders. Easier to cast, still an enchantment creature. Hero, actually. We could take out a hero. We don't need this hero. We get another Envoy, which I don't think we'll play. So again, theoretically, I think the correct in-paper pick is Mischievous Chimera, because you don't want to fuel the blue-red deck, but we'll take the Envoy. Omen of the Sun I like quite a bit in this deck. Just another white permanent for Heliod. 2 little creatures. The trick is I don't think we have a cut. Well, maybe it's just the Birth. Like, the Birth doesn't do anything. No, I don't think it's the Birth. Maybe it's the Blessing. It's not saving things like it does in a green-white deck. Another Glory Bearers. We'll take a Pious Wayfarer. We're not going to play it. We'll take an Exborn Courser. We're not going to play it. We'll take another Leonin. We're not going to play it. And an Inspire. Aw. This card should not be last pick. Red looked open from us getting some pretty good commons and uncommons. Saw literal 0 red removal. So I don't think red was actually open. Yeah, so we need a singular cut here. And I think that singular cut might just be the Blessing. I like the Leonin. I like the Revoke. Birth is so bad. It does ensure that we get a land to get us towards the Catableepuses. Catableepi. Maybe the Envoy is just the worst. No. Let's go with this. All right. So we'll go with this. The deck looks fine to me. This has been my trap in Theros so far. I've had these decks where I'm just like, yeah, we've got removal, and like we've got one of the top 5 or 10 mythics in the set. And then I O2, and this has happened several times so far. I O2'd with Pelucranos, I O2'd with Klothys. My Klothys deck was nothing but 2 and 3 drops. Klothys, Gallia, I had some removal in there. Deck looked incredible. Had Perforos's intervention to like end the game. Flooded, screwed, died to auras, died to better bombs. We're going to play first. We have an opening hand that is okay. 3 lands. We're going to get a 4th land at least. That's going to put us towards Catableepus mana. Draw cards, removal. Only thing that could potentially happen is getting run over by aggro, but hopefully our Wall of Omens, it's not Wall of Omens, will save us. And if you have experience drafting this format and doing well with it, let me know. How do I do it? In the comments below. All right, so this is pretty good. We can get a Harpy down if we need to. We can just draw some cards if they're not threatening us. Yeah, they're not threatening us, so I just want to draw some cards, I think. Get ourselves a wall. We're going to draw some cards. Don't mill Heliod. We don't have a way of getting it back. Blight Breath and a Swamp. Sure thing. We drew a land and an Omen. Sure thing. And now we're going to gain 2 life. Even better than Wall of Omens. Oh, look, our Wall of Omens didn't do anything. All right, so they've got a scavenging Harpy of their own. So I guess we're going to have to put our Harpy up to try to block. Ooh, hi, bud. Hi, bud. We'll come back to you in a little bit. Yeah, let's offer Harpies to trade, I suppose. All right, so how are we going to come back to Heliod? I guess we can cast him, give lifelink to Harpy next turn if they do attack. Even if they don't, we could still give it lifelink, trade, get a counter on our wall. Or just put a counter on Heliod, who knows? Unfortunately, they are in green, which means they do have access to Mystic Reprisal. They're going to get Lampad of Death's Vigil into hand. That's not too threatening. This card's a lot less good on turn 4. But like turn 6 or 7, this card is incredible. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah, you know what? It's Heliod time. It's Heliod time. So 1 and a white, creature gets lifelink. Cool beans. In for 2. And you're gonna block. And I'm gonna give it lifelink. And my wall is gonna get bigger. So much bigger. It's gonna block everything. One time, no Mystic Reprisal. Is that what it's called? Mystic Reprisal? Mystical aspect of Lamprey. Well, Timorant, get the hell out, and Plains, get the hell out. That's not that big of a deal. He's gonna attack and gain 2 life, I assume. Big whoop. Biggest of whoops. So this isn't really threatening me. It's annoying that it's gaining so much life, but we'll save this Banishing Light for something else. I don't really care about the spider. So I'm thinking we're just going to flash in Omen. And then probably, unfortunately, sack Omen. We could also give the wall lifelink. Which means the wall could get even bigger. But I do want to see them run out of cards. Timorant, sure. 2 cards left in hand, that's more like it. Oh, they don't want to make my wall get bigger. Yeah, we're gonna pop out Omen of the Sun, get some dudes, gain life. Forgot that I gained life. We're gonna put a counter on the wall, make the wall even bigger, because this is our plan. And Heliod, you're not coming to life anytime soon, so we just need to scry here, and yeah, it's going to be even longer for you. Yeah, we really needed to scry there. Real bad. Bottom. This is how I die. 5, 6, 7. So we can't cast both removal spells. Well, I'm not feeling threatened at all, so we'll pass the turn. Uh-oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're just exiling cards? Sure. You do you, friend. So what is it? Exile 2 and it's a life per each? Exile up to 2. Life per each creature. Luckily, Escape isn't really in our cards. We have the Underworld Charger and that's it. No attacks, didn't think so. And Final Death is going to hold off for a future target. Ooh, Blight Breath. We can get rid of... Not much, eh? We can get rid of an Arachnir, which would just come back bigger. Feels pretty bad. Feels really bad. Yeah, we're just going to pass the turn. This is going to be a long match. Or a long game, anyways. This is going to be a long game. Alright, they're going to exile some stuff. Exile some more, why not? What else are you doing with your mana? You're not going to gain life, but that doesn't matter. There you go. Exile my swamp, too. No, all of my cards. Oh, this looks like something I can Final Death. Yeah, that's something I can Final Death. You go away right now. Get out. Get out. Get out. Just get. They're down to 1 card, so we're getting there. Don't be a land. Thank you. All right, that's 1 step closer to Heliod being alive. And I don't want to use this removal on these creatures. They are not a thing I care about. I guess I could Banishing Light the Lampad. Puts me that much closer to Heliod being online. No, I need to use that for actual real threats. The problem there being that they can sacrifice whatever I target with Banishing Light. Ooh, Revoke. That's nifty. That's kind of nifty. What can I do here? I can attack with Glory Bearers. They're a 3/4. What happens? Timorite just blocks them, but then they'd get a counter, gain life. If they want to kill it, they'd have to do 2/3 and a 2/5 in front. I could kill the Acolyte. Yeah, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Attack in for 3. My assumption is they're going to jam Acolyte and Timorite in front. I get to kill Acolyte. Timorite also becomes a 2. They take it. That's just not remotely what I expected. They must have removal or something in hand, right? No? Oh, hi. Our opponent here asked if I was the YouTube guy. I am, I think. Am I the YouTube guy? All right, so 4. I don't want to use any of this removal on it. So we're just going to pass the turn. I will say, I think this is the most confident I've felt in a match so far. And I think it's because our opponent's scary bomb has not happened yet. When that happens, we'll reevaluate. We'll reevaluate how I feel, how confident I feel. So I think we'll bash him with the 4/5 this time. This attack looks even better than it did last time. They're going to have to put 3 creatures in front. And I think that allows Catoblepus to kind of mop up afterwards. They're going to chump there with the assumption that they're going to recur. This is 4? 4 cards. 4 cards and enough mana. They have enough mana by far. All right, so we'll make that lifelink, gain more life. And now I think we actually want to start a soldier growing as well. So unfortunately that didn't knock Timorite down. So I definitely want to save Banishing Light for when this comes back. Maybe we can try to trick them into bringing that back by getting rid of one of these creatures right now. We still can't Catoblepus though. They're all X3s or X5s. We could revoke, but that doesn't actually let them get that back. We just keep going. We just keep going. I like where this is going at the moment. It just... Ooh, that's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good card. I wonder if they're splashing at all. Lands just like calm down. There's what, 3 on the bottom? 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, this is important information. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's from the birth. 11, 12, 13, because we put 2 to the bottom. So 4 in the top 15. We're going to draw gas. We're going to draw a lot of gas. So this attacks as a 2/3. So let's revoke the Dryad. I figure we'll see them sack it here. Yeah. And then I think we'll see a chump on this attack. So yeah, I think we'll see a chump. That'll give him 4 cards to bring back the Chainweb Arachnir. Not quite a chump. Interesting. Alright, well, I would love to gain 4 life. And I'd also love to gain another 2. Let's go up to 36. Pop a counter on that. And let's keep this soldier growing as well. So I could just delay that another turn. Or no, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're not using Banishing Light. The Chain Web's not back yet. And we tapped a whole bunch of mana for our friendos to gain us life there. Okay. I'm just waiting for like... Oh, hi, Gary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 28 to 28. Even playing field. Okay. Well then. Hey, how's it going? All right, we are going to continue attacking in here. It is going to suck a little bit if I do lose the Glory Bears at some point. But they don't seem to be in the interest of killing it. You're a what? You're a 3/4? All right. So we are going to 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So we could gain all the life and drop a Pharika spawn. They're going to block there. That's not going to kill anything, so that's fine. So let's gain some life. And gain some life. And get some more counters. And this is kind of unreasonable. TBH. Kind of unreasonable. Oh, they're going to kill my 1/1. Didn't even think about that. That soldier was written off in my memory a long time ago. All right, so we'll get Pharika spawn. I think they're going to spend their turn bringing back this Chain Web Arachneer, which will then Banishing Light. 2 cards in hand. 9, and this costs 5. So they're still going to have 4 mana left over. Okay. Comes back, nothing to ping. 4/5 is honestly not that threatening anymore. We'll still get rid of it, because why not, but it is less threatening. Mogus's favor. You don't kill anything. Alright, so we'll Banishing Light the Chain Web. I expect they will kill the Chain Web to the Lampad. Oh, they don't. Interesting. We will attack in for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is stupid. Oh boy. It looks like I am the one being the bomber here. Okay, well, we are going to gain some life. And we're going to gain some life. And we're going to actually cast this Mogus's favor. Gain a bunch of life. Let's make Pharika spawn bigger. Let's make this soldier bigger. Let's spread the love everywhere. 46 to 24. Yeah, that's sure is life totals that exist. And we will finish off... we have a chance to finish off Timurit here. Yeah, let's finish off Timurit. Goodbye. Goodbye. Lampad in response. I guess they can exile Revoke Existence and then Lampad in response. Nope, just Lampad in response. Sure thing. 45 to 25. Okay. There's a chance this comes down to milling. I don't think it will. Ah, they were holding on to a second Timurit. Got me. Gary number 2. This deck's terrifying. I'm glad we have 45 life. All right. This is really kind of dumb. Okay. What do we get? Heliod's Pilgrim. Okay, now we're cooking with some gas here. We are going to Heliod's Pilgrim and find our Heliod's Punishment. I actually don't really want that, do I? Because they can just Lampad. There's an Inevitable End as well. All right, we need that Lampad dead. And I think I want the Inevitable End. So we're going to Cataclysm. Well, we'll do this after attacks, I think. So let's go to combat. In. Trigger. I may opt to not gain life here so that I can Cataplepus away that Lampad. So blocky, ooh, the dubs. Ooh, the trips. So I get to kill one thing, let's kill a Gary. Or let's kill this. They both give 2 pips to Timurit, don't they? Ooh, Timurit's gonna... No, Timurit's not gonna die. It's gonna go down to 7 toughness. Yeah, let's get rid of the Acolyte first. And then I guess we actually do need to get Timurit off the field so that we can escape this. Actually, Timurit's gonna kill it right away anyways. Okay, Timurit's gonna kill it right away anyways. And we won't be able to Blight Breath the Lampad. We won't be able to Blight Breath the Lampad. We could Inevitable End their Timurit. Alright, let's gain 6. And that's all that I will gain. And I'll jam that on Heliod's Pilgrim. Let's start growing her as well. We're also going to run out of time here. We actually need to start playing a little bit more fast. Alright, so they're going to get rid of that Pharika's spawn. Makes sense. And then we are going to Inevitable End your Timurit. Which I assume they will sack. I don't think they're going to sack the Lampad. They're not going to sack a Gary. Pay to sack, sure. 41 to 33. Those sure are life totals. Oh, but they still had... The trigger was still in the stack. Oh, so they also had to sack Gary. Okay. Okay. Who's going to draw more lands here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent says helps if they read the cards. Yep. Confusing trigger there. You know, you figure you get the chance to kill it there, but game 2, I think. All right. Goes to game 2, figures they don't have time. We were flooding. That's all of our lands, right? There's only 1 land left in the deck at that point. Holy moly. All right. Double Gary. We have to gain a lot of life quickly. And we can't allow them to get a lot of Black Devotion. So let's go into game 2. Draw Heliod on turn 3 and win. I guess. But yeah, like I said, let me know how Theros is going for you. I'm not having a great time. I want to. My experience has been that in the like moment to moment, there's some really cool cards and cool card interactions. And then you look up and the game's over. And you're like, oh, I was having fun, but okay. Yeah. I don't know. Feels weird. Feels weird. This is not a great hand, but we can keep it. The Funeral Rite should hopefully help us out a little bit here. And if we do get to snag an X1, that would be decent. Unfortunately, I don't think we've seen an X1. And they're going to jam right on in with the Chain Web. Plains is helpful. Perhaps we could get Nyxborn on turn 3 instead. We're going to start taking pings here. Ooh, Lampad on 2. Opponent's curving out. That's another experience I've had in this format is if someone curves out, it's typically the end. If there's not like responses to the curve out. And we're not currently responding to the curve out. Alright, so we're going to take 1 here. We get to block our choice. This one. No 3-drop. There's a chance. So I don't really want to use Inevitable End on anything here. I think I would rather just get some more cards in hand, get some more selection. So let's get that going. No Heliod, no Heliod. God dang it. All right, well, we lose. I don't know what to do with this in the graveyard. Especially not against 2 Timorets. So now we're really on, like, get my bleeps down. Get my bleeps down, get their cards gone. Okay, Birthplace, or Birth of Meletus will also start to get us back into this a little bit. Get to go and get a Plains. That's going to get our Courser down. I guess I should have played that Plains. It doesn't terribly matter. So we'll pass the turn. Keep taking 1 point of damage here. Bleep number 1 will come down and could kill the Arachneer, and they're a little bit iffy on escape cards at the moment. Opponent doesn't attack in. I wonder what they thought I had. So we'll drop Nyxborn here. But I feel in trouble not having Heliod. Actually, I should... no, I can't attack into a 1-2 flyer, or 1-2 reacher. I guess we need the remove deaths as well. Or remove deaths, the... Final death. I can find final death with revoke existence there. Revoke death. Yes, perfect. Flawless. Thanks, brain. Okay. 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 Not okay. I don't have a plan. Is our plan Mogus's favor on Transcendent Envoy? That can't be right, right? We could attack in with this, and it wouldn't do anything. We could revoke Timoret. Let's revoke Timoret. Let's get him gone. Step 1. Step 1. Exile, sure. And sack. Because I assume they want that in the graveyard, not in the exile. Sack occurs. Okay, step 2. Attack with my 2/4. Sure. Step 3. Inevitable end the Lampad? Yeah, I guess inevitable end the Lampad? Which they'll sack in response. Oh, I tapped too many there for the Transcendent Envoy. Oopsie daisies. Oh, I guess we could have Mogus favored. I missed that there was damage on that. That was a mistake. All right, mana loss. Yep, you got it. All right, so we've cleared the board a little bit. They still have a whole lot of cards. We still have a whole lot of cards. And we're running out of time. So we actually do need to close this game out, whether it be a win or a loss, to get to game 3. Altar's cool. Altar's cool. Altar's less cool now. Altar is definitely less cool. Actually, Heliod's Punishment kills Timoret, which is really cute. So we are going to do that here. So Heliod's Punishment, Timoret. Timoret will die because he'll have no ability and 0 toughness as a result. So if you want to gain a life, you should have done it there. Missed their opportunity. So we will bash on in for dose. Successfully bashed on in for dose. I might just bleep here. Yeah, let's just bleep. Bleep, get rid of the Arachneer. And so now we're sort of like built a little bit more. They have no cards on the field. They have 3 in hand. Omening back Timoret, I assume. Omening back Timoret. That's okay. That's okay. I would like... Ooh, hi, you're new. You are new. We're going to have to final death that, I think. Omen of the Dead for the Scry, sure thing. Oh, I don't want to Final Death that, but I think we might have to. I guess we could jam a bleep into it. And I think we're going to Mogus's favor this, just to get some more damage going. Jam in a bleep? Yeah, jam in a bleep, because that's gonna make them bring back Chainweb Arachnir. No blocks. Okay, that's not what I expected at all. I expected trade, bring back Chainweb. Timurit, back at it again. Gain a life, sure thing. Gary. Forgot about those. Sure did forget about those. Down to 8. I guess we could have Final Dead in response there, but oh well. Alright, so we will attack on in for 3. That's about all that we can do. And we'll drop Leonin. And now we just have to ask them to not draw Gary 2. Gary 2/4 would not kill us because we could kill something in response. Double Gary is scary. I don't think I've seen a Gary in draft yet. I've seen them on the other side. I've never seen them in the draft portion. Ever. Underworld Charger, okay. Let's come on in for another 3. Take him to 17. This is going a bit slow. Going a bit slow. Alright, I think we have to Final Death Timurit here. Because we need to be able to get through with like a 3/3/3/2 something. We need something to go on here. They're going to exile some cards, sure thing. Exile some more cards. And you may as well tap this to gain a life. All my cards gone. Gain a life? Don't want a life. Alright. Uh-oh. Sure is Spikey Saturday. Let's come on in for 3, 6. We got to send in the Leonin as well. Hopefully they block the Leonin, then we can rip Chainweb out. Cool, get in for 6, take him to 11. Get rid of the Chainweb. Perfect. Perfect-orino. Alright. No Gary, no Gary, no Gary, no Gary. At least it should hopefully be 1 in 22 chance, which is pretty low. No attacks. Perfect. Alright, deck. No more lands. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Devotion 5 sounds good. Rip out Gary. Rip out Gary, attack in for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See if we see an eat or if we see a trade. But I think we may pull this out. There's a chance. Small chance. They go to 2 here. Omen. Bringing back Gary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We go to 3. They go to 7. Am I just really bad at math? Maybe I'm just really bad at math. Deck, holy shit. So attack. Attack with all. 6 gets through, they go to 2. They eat a Catoblepus. They trade Catoblepus. We have a block. Yeah, we've got to go for the win. Well, not the win here. We've got to go for the win next turn. And we got to hope they don't scry into Gary number 2. They do have to block both things. Both bleepers, as expected. They go to 2. We've got a block for that Gary. They're going to sack, and I want to see bottom bottom. I want to see bottom bottom. Scry 2. Top bottom. I do believe we're dead. Oh. Oh. They were on Gary or bust. They said GG. All right. Holy moly. Holy moly. If they had drawn Gary, they would have had the one life they needed. Oh, they showed me the hand, but I didn't see what it was. All right. We did it. We won a game. We're up 1. We're up 1. We're not going to owe 2 today. That's an improvement. So let's join the match. Head back in. Obviously, one of those games, Heliod did Heliod things. Game 2 was Magic I enjoy, I think. You know, nothing insane happened. Double Gary's pretty insane, but yeah, Game 2 was a game that existed in a format that I am fine with. Wow, John from the Mana Leek, they say. Hi. That is 2 for 2 people that we have been friendly. All right, so let's Heliod on 2. Or on 3. I wish it was Heliod on 2. This seems like one that we could win. Uh-oh, white means revoke existence, though. Alright, so no threat, we're going to drop Leonin. Threat, we would have dropped Birth. So no threat, we're going to go right on into Leonin here. We'll drop a black, because why not? And we'll jam right on into Heliod, saying, hey, go ahead and revoke me. No 3-drop. Okay. Okie dokie. Ooh, my own revoke. I could revoke Heliod. Get in for 3. Eat a... Oh. Eat an Omen of the Sun, sure. That hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt that much. It's 2-drop for a 3-drop. Drop Heliod. One time, one time. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't. Please? Please? Revoke his sorcery speed. So if we pass this turn, they don't have it in hand. Daxos. Cool. Alright. Alright. That says to me they do not have a revoke in hand. So now, what do we do? Do I want a creature down pretty badly? I think a creature coming down would be pretty decent. So we could Birthplace, which means we just do nothing this turn. Actually, we can revoke Daxos. Yeah, let's revoke Daxos. And drop Birth. That ensures that we get a 5-drop. Or a 5th mana. Turns on Final Death. In 2 turns, we will get our 2 life to get a counter on the wall, because that worked really well. So we'll get rid of Daxos here. And then, yeah, we'll have to see what happens next turn. Hopefully there's not going to be a final deathable thing already. But if there is, we have it. And if there's not, we get to Heliod's Pilgrim and grab Inevitable End, I guess. Won me good. Thoroughly won. 5-drop Reverend Hoplite getting 2 1/1s. That's not a final deathable thing. Because our powerful 0-4 is going to laugh at that. Heliod's Pilgrim, grab me a final death. Oh, Mogus's Favor. That's cute. That's a cute way to clean up a bunch of 1/1s. But I don't care about them. I'd rather get the Inevitable End for, you know, the Inevitable End. Feeling okay. Feeling okay. Feeling okay. No attacks. Didn't think so. So, Reverend Hoplite, Daxos, I'm wondering if we're staring down a little bit of a Phalanx Tactics deck. Land for turn. So, Heliod's Pilgrim's a 2/3. We don't really have any instant speed interaction. Well, we kind of have instant speed interaction, but not quite good enough. I don't really want to... Well, we're pretty lacking on black devotion, actually. So let's get Catoblepas number 1 down. Murdering the Hoplite. Blessing? Flicker. Ooh, cute. More 1/1s. Alright. I have flickered a Reverend Hoplite, and it felt pretty good. I flickered it and gained... I think it was 6 soldiers both times. It was wild. Alright, Scry has occurred. Still feeling okay. We need to get some attacks going, though. We are just chock full of removal, and they know about the inevitable end. They don't know about the light or the death. Top, bottom, sounds good. I would like to Banishing Light a threat that doesn't have an ETB effect. Man, I guess even Final Death is really good against the gods if they do turn on, eh? You could actually end up in a really weird situation where you have to like kill one of your creatures to turn off devotion. Mills and Omens, Swamp Plains, okay. Sure thing. So I don't hate Banishing Lighting the Venomous here. And actually we can turn Heliod on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But do I want to turn Heliod on? Yeah, why not? Why not, eh? Heliod! Charge! Get him! Eat a 1/1. Ooh, the 1/1s are too brave. Or not brave enough. Alright, we have dealt damage, and now we ask for no final death. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. We are going to sack Heliod's Pilgrim. He's going to not be a creature. Inevitable End's going to fall off. These are the cool, really high-level interactions that I really like in this format. And then we have a Heliod, and it doesn't terribly matter. So yeah, we will sack Pilgrim. Heliod stops being a creature. Inevitable End falls off. Got there. Got there. Do I want to come in with a Courser? Let's come in with a Courser. They may just not block. If they block with 4, we can actually Final Death a token, which doesn't feel great. They blocked with 5. Okay, so they blocked with 5. So we will give it lifelink. We'll kill 2, and we'll get a counter on the Blight Breath. Counter on the Blight Breath. That does make Heliod much harder to turn on, but that's okay. And we can Inevitable End this Hoplite, I guess. They're not playing much else, and we need to, actually get through at some point. So we'll see if they sack a soldier here, if they just sack the Hoplite. A lot of people try to get ahead of this card, and there you go. You should probably generally just sack the card that it's on, because it's really hard to get ahead of that. Triumphant Surge, my Catoblepas. Okay. It's going to be a long game. So we'll block 1. We'll take 2. We'll go back to 20. And here we are on turn 9. 20 life versus 20 life. I guess we play another Bleeper. Killing a 1/1. Oh no! Oh no! It's fine, I guess, but oh no. Yeah, for a second there I thought they were fighting. They're not fighting. All right. Opponent's got to run out of gas at some point, right? Please? Please? No attacks. Sounds good. They have run out of cards. Cool. I think we're also going to run out of cards here. Crud, we still just can't. Like, even if we kill that, we attack in with Bleeper and they double block. And then we're in the same situation. We are just going to have to pass the turn until we stop flooding. Now, my opponent, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, we've drawn similar amounts of land, eh? Timorette looks like something that I wouldn't mind final deathing. Especially since my plan is to bring back some stuff. This Harpy is going to be some very good stuff. So the only thing they could really return that they might have Rise to Glory. So maybe we actually get rid of the removal. So this is our chance. This can start flying in, gaining life, getting counters. And then. Opponent still flooding. Perfect. Timorette. I still would like to final death him at some point, but it's not vital at the moment. Still more lands. Jesus. All right. So we're going to fly on in for 2. We're going to gain 2 life. And there is a question of putting the counter on the Cataplepus to grow it to an attackable level. It's going to take a long time, though. 2 counters still doesn't get it through. So no, we should just keep getting this. And we'll pass the turn. And they're just going to exile cards. Yeah, just mana sinking here. Going to gain some life. Going to really make my Pharika's spawn look like a chump. And my Underworld Charger. It's kind of why I really want to kill that Timorette. It's too late now, though. There's nothing left. So Spawn and Charger are going to have a tough time. Vanishing Light. It's got to be the Harpy, right? Goes for Heliod. Okay. Okay. They trust in their top decks to not just die to Harpy. Get in for 3. Drop a Charger. And yeah, we are just on them not drawing removal at this point. We are playing a 6-turn? Yeah, 6-turn game here. 7-turn game here, thanks to that life gain. Yeah, that's a final death target. I'm just terrified that we're going to final death this, and then they're going to draw Archon of Sun's Grace, and then we're going to cry a lot. Deck, just stop, please. In for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 7 lands in 17. That's actually not bad. Now they feel like they should flood at some point, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, we have the same amount of lands. Yeah, we're both equally as likely to draw lands or gas. Right? Yeah. Glory Bearers is cute. Doesn't super change anything. Get in for 3, drop the Bearers. Pass the turn. Down to a 5-turn clock. So we could come in with like Bearers and Charger. Did they gain life off of that? What did they exile? Oh, they exiled 2 lands. They didn't exile creatures. Maybe they thought that it was any exile. Omen of the Sun. That scry is going to be the best thing that has ever happened to us. So yeah, so we could attack in with all of these. And then if they put something in front, if they like try to kill this, like we're gonna eat some stuff here, right? Like we're not gonna eat that. We're gonna eat a 1/1. We're gonna eat 2 1/1s. Sweet. That's going to make this a lot cleaner. They are actually less likely to flood now because they have those 2 lands that they exiled. So yeah, we'll kill the 1/1, kill the 1/1. They're going to take 6 and go to 7. All right. All right. This is feeling okay. They can exile Glory Bearers and gain a life. Gain 2 life because that time they exiled a creature of theirs. That time they exiled a creature of theirs. Sure. They are out of creatures though to exile. They top decked a land. So they are getting close to not flooding anymore. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4 out of 14. They have a lot of gas left. But let's see if we can bin some lands here. Yup. There we go. There we go. 2 lands on the bottom. Funeral Rites. Unfortunately, very likely to mill real things. Final Death in a Swamp, and we draw 2 swamps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are 2 lands in our top something. All right. So we don't have Glory Bearers anymore. So what happens here? Eat. Take 6, jump. I think we just team them. We got to go for the win next turn, right? We cannot expect them to keep flooding like that. That's me level flooding. It's like looking at a mirror right now. All right, so eat, take 6. Absolutely go all in on top decking removal. Didn't do it. Oh, but it gains 2 life. Oh, they did it. They lived. But we can't possibly draw a land here. We did not. Haha, got them. All right, in for 3, take them to 2. Once again, top deck removal or else. They do it? They were paying costs there. They did not do it. They revealed another Reverent Hoplite. Okay, so they are definitely go wide. Their plan is to go wide with soldiers. We didn't see the Phalanx tactics, but they didn't have many cards left. So we just need to keep going. Keep going, do what we did, draw Heliod and win. This is your high-level strategy from the Mana Leak. I've said this in a couple of Discords and local chats. The best strategy for this format is open good, and then step 2 is very important. Don't not open good. And then you win. Oh boy, this is going to be a long video. We're at 1 hour, 13 minutes already. We've got possibly 2 games left here and then a full match. That first one took a while. Well, not a best hand, but it'll work. We'll gain some life, and then we'll lose some life, and we'll block. And everything will be fine. And we'll find Heliod right here. Right here. It's always a land. It's always a land. All right, no 1-drops, nice. I don't think we saw any 1-drops from them. No Pious Wayfarers. We saw 2-drops. Mr. Daxos here, of course. Catablepus. All right, so we'll go get our planes. Give, thank you. So we're going to get our wall and draw some cards. And we need them to not be lands. We need them to be actual, factual, real, live, living Magic cards. No 3-drop. Okay, no 3-drop and missing black. This feels like a tinge of an open window. Banishing Light in a land, okay. Oh no, I have to discard a card. What card will I discard? Oh, okay, they did have a turn 3. Yeah, they have at least 3 of these, right? Oh, they gain so much life too. Oh no, I have to discard one of these many lands. Alright, so Nyxborn Marauder is going to be a heck of a blocker. They do have black. They were just fooling me all along. They had all the stuff they needed. We need to not die to a Reverent Hoplite here real soon. It's gonna hurt a lot. Come on! Come on! No! No, no, no. No. No, no, no. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, well, now we have some very important information. Okay. 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 Did they have an Omen of the Dead, or Omen of the whatever it is? What is it? Omen of the Dead? I think it's Omen of the Dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Our opponent definitely going to our school of open good, don't not open good. So if they have Karametra's Blessing, we're just ruined wherever we block. I want to get their white devotion down if we can. Yeah, there's the blessing. Well, we knew it was going to happen either way. Alright, Bleeper is going to come down pretty soon. So we'll Envoy, and then we'll Banishing Light Daxos. We can deal with... Can we deal with the 3/3? It's going to take 2 Bleepers. Yeah, I cannot deal with a Reverent Hoplite going insane, so we're going to have to get rid of that. Alright, so we got Bleeper, which can kill a 1/1, which is not exciting. They're going to sack that to Scry. Show me bottom, please. Please? Bottom, top. Okay. Okay. What'd you draw? What'd you find? You found an attack. Ouch. I sure am down to 9. Second Daxos. Okie dokes. But thanks to them sacking the thingy, Bleeper can eat the Daxos. Get out of there. Get. Get! And we'll attack on in for 1. We're going to have to take another 3, but as long as our Bleeper lives, the second Bleeper can bleep the bleep out of this bleep. We need a Heliod. Banishing Light. Banishing Light, my Banishing Light? Awesome. 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 Totes, fine. I'll take 3. That's fine. Next turn, Bleeper will get in front of that. Or no, sorry, we're killing it this turn, aren't we? Yeah, we're just gonna bleep it. Bleep that. Gain a life, sure thing. We're not winning through damage at the moment. Not 1 damage anyways, so we want all hands back for blocks. They're down to 2 cards. No attacks, cool. We've got some time. We just need to not draw lands. Final Death. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we're going to start attacking in a little bit. And what do we need this for? I guess Reverent Hoplite on the stack we kill Daxos. Another Omen, sure thing. And they get to sack it right away. They don't sack it. So they've got a Hoplite. Yep. Alright, so we are going to have to kill Daxos on the stack here. Take away 2 of those devotions. So they've got 1, 2, 3 devotions, so they get 3 1/1s. Going pretty wide. We get to kill 2 and block, or we get to kill 3 and block 1. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 damage coming through. That's not great. And we top the land. Top the land. So we're going to have to actually jam punishment on here. Pass the turn. And we've got to find a Heliod real fast. Find Heliod. We get to start gaining a little bit of life, get counters on things, and that puts us less close to utter death. My very own Timurit. Now that's a little bit exciting. That's going to gain us a bunch of life. So I'm not afraid of attacking here, even though they're at 28. It's going to take some time. So yeah, we can exile a lot. We can get rid of Heliod. All right, they're going to take a counter off, sure thing. They're going to scry, sure thing. Top, bottom. All right, what'd you find? What'd you find? Pretty frightening. Timurit, actually it's not that bad. Timurit can block whatever the unblock, or whatever the indestructible is. This can eat Terranika, and then all problems are solved. That's been my problem with Terranika. I've kind of said this all along. Sure, the first hit sucks, but you just take it, kill her, and that's the end of that. Hierophant, and let's grab an Omen here. All right, up to 9 life. Revoke Banishing Light. Get my Banishing Light. Get Terranika. Oh, these are slogfests, but we're doing it. We're doing it. We are holding the fort against an army of 7, or an army of 1/1s. We are really desperately looking for something else, though. No attacks, cool beans. Let's exile some cards. We can exile some creatures from our graveyard too. We don't need them. Oh, I only have 1. Huh. What do you know? Yeah, we'll just exile the 1 card. Because we're going to need those cards if we can get a charger, I suppose. Deck, just please. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12... 6, 7, 8. Boy, we haven't missed a land drop. Oh, no. I was counting 2 lands in here. We have missed land drops. Wait, 3 lands in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands. There's 4 lands in my 16. Holy moly. Not a land. Statistically improbable. That feels real bad. Like... I put it on a 1/1. Shocker, they are going to sacrifice that 1/1. I guess maybe, yeah, you can yell at me. That was a mistake. I should have just put it on the hoplite. I was thinking this was permanently dealing with it, but it's not. Because, yeah, if they flicker, well, no, they flicker, it's not a problem at all. They're down to 1 single mana pip. Okay. Let's keep drawing. Draw a card. This card is a card. It exists. It will block. Got him on that 25 turn clock with 14 cards in our library. We need to find Scavenging Harpy so that we can turn this clock up so that we don't just mill ourselves. They're flooding real bad now, though. They haven't drawn a real card in a while. We need something. Oh, wait, no, they do have cards in hand. I didn't even notice they had cards in hand. More soldiers. Reverend Hoplite. More soldiers. They have 11 soldiers. Hi, Heliod. How's it going, bud? We're not dead, right? Can I attack in with this Transcendent Envoy is what I'm asking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. We are not dead. We are not dead. We are not dead, and we can put a counter on the Leonin of the Lost, which means everything will survive that blocks, which means they actually don't have a viable attack, especially with how much life we could gain. Following this turn, we will start getting counters on this to gain more life. Our decks seem to have a similar shell. They definitely do. Ooh, a Final Death. That doesn't really do it. Attack in for 1. Heliod. Boom. Alright. Let's start making this bigger, because we need to do something here. Alright, they're going to scry. I can't remember what we could possibly... Bottom. I can't remember what we could possibly need Final Death for anymore. Land. Go. Ooh, this works. This speeds the clock up quite a bit. Quite a bit. Get in for 4. They're finally back to 20. No, don't touch. No touchy. Oh, they touchied. They sure did touchied. Sure. That's dead. I can start picking off their 1/1s. I guess. Banishing Light my Heliod. Oh. Oh, this match. This game. Alright. Here's what we're going to have to do. We are going to have to eat a hoplite. Then we are going to have to eat a 1/1. Then we are going to have to eat a 1/1. Then we are going to have to eat a 1/1. We're just going to eat 1/1s for a while. This is a mukbang stream now. All right, pass the turn. So next turn I can do it 1, 2 more times. It's not many. Not any. Hey, there we go. There we go. Let's get this friendo down. But again, they're at 27 life. We don't have time. So let's eat another 1/1. And then eat another 1/1. And then pass the turn. Got him down to 6 1/1s. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They've got 12 lands, presumably 2 on the bottom. So that's 5 lands left in their deck. 3 in the top 7, probably. 2/4 definitely puts a damper on things. I do believe what's going to happen is we're going to mill out. But we'll have to see what happens. It may not happen, right? Yeah, this can come in, because this will at least eat 2 1/1s or possibly a 2/4. But nothing else. Actually, Catoblepuses could come in as well. Glory Bearers is actually making things look pretty decent. So we're not in an awful state. That's a really good block. I really like that. We get to kill this 2/4. We get a creature in the yard. Mogus's Favor gets to eat another 1/1. Mogus's Favor, a 1/1. Boop and boop. Getting there. Getting there. We get 2 1/1s off this Omen. And if they whiff on having like a really good blocker here, we actually have a heck of an attack. Inevitable End my Harpy. Yeah, I'll sack my Harpy any day. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yeah, gladly sack the Harpy. So yeah, we'll sack the Harpy. We'll Omen of the Sun, because then we can Mogus's one more thing. These look great. Top and top. Mogus's Favor, another 1/1. And now I really kind of like an attack. Just like an all-out attack here. Thanks to Glory Bearers. Shout out. So what might we see here? Maybe a quad block on Glory Bearers? That's what's going to happen. They know that that's a problem. And boy howdy, do we get to really empty this board. Down to 15. All right. All right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we'll bash in again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 lands in the 9. Presumably 2 are on the bottom. We don't know for sure. In. Let's drop the Charger. We won't Mogus just yet, but we can Mogus next turn, and we might pull this out. Holy moly. Temple, we did it. Oh my god, we did it. We're going to go into the finals. We're going to go into the finals here. We are going to go into the finals. Let's play this out properly. Let's ixnay that and that. Gain some more life. Mogus's favor that. Boop and boop. And that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. 10 damage. Oh my god. Y'all should go over to patreon.com/themanaleak, become backers, pay for my medical bills for the years of my life that I've lost so far. It's stressful. All right, into the finals. Into the finals. Unfortunately, we can't even look at this and be like, aha, you know, I've been stressed about the format. I've not been doing well. We figured it out. I haven't really figured it out. I just cracked a Heliod. And speaking of Mr. Heliod, there he is. There he be. Keeping that. Keeping that. Man, how stupid am I going to sound if I had that whole opening where I talked about how unconfident I was about the format and then I trophy? That would be wild. But I don't expect a trophy. The final matches have been rough. Real rough. We'll take this plains. Real rough. And green is typically the color that you're seeing in the final matches. Because it's kind of stupid. It's kind of stupid just how good it is. Well, we're going to jam down Mr. Heliod. Oops, let's not do that. And ask our opponent to not have Mystic Reprisal. Currently in green, although they have all the colors because of Caryatid. Currently in green, there's only one uncommon that I can think of offhand that could make us cry. And then there's that. Okay, so we actually don't get to kill that right away. We do get to draw a lot of cards next turn, and then we get to kill it the turn after. So that's actually pretty cute, because we can flash in Omen and draw a lot of cards. We could also just turn it off with Heliod's Punishment, eh? I think we maybe just turn it off for a little bit. It's going to make this huge. Oh, but then we can kill it. Choices, choices, choices. So it attacks. We Omen of the Sun. We triple block. We get to draw 3 cards. We have 9 cards at the start of the next turn. We Transcendent Envoy, Heliod's Punishment. Oh, Omen of the Sun gives counters too, eh? Still only 4. Tricky stuff going on here at the moment. We are going to Envoy and turn the pig off for the moment. So we've got a block for the Horn Beetle. And then we may need to look at final deathing the Horn Beetle. It's tough to say. But yeah, this is looking like a mono green deck. There's been a lot of mono decks, which is wild because it's not supported. So people are definitely holding over Eldraine ideas, which is odd. They played a forest. What did they pick? They picked the Forerunner. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. So they can attack in with their 4/4 and their 2/2. We'll block the 4/4. Wolf Willow Haven, sure thing. Okay. So we can Omen of the Sun, we'll gain 2 life, we'll get a counter on the Transcendent Envoy, we can block here, get another counter on it. Actually, we could even put a counter on the wall. We've got some choices. They're flooding out. This has got to be Forerunner coming down. There he be. Alright, so I'm expecting 5/5 and 2/2 coming in here. Oh, coward. Alright, let's drop the Omen. Get counter on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need the Horn Beetle dead. We're gonna quad block here. Horn Beetle's gotta die. If they've got a pump spell, then bra fucking vo. Alright, we'll gain 2 life. And build the wall even higher! We made them pay for it. Alright, that sure is a 3/7 wall that we got. And they're gonna take a counter off, sure. Ooh, let's inevitable end that Forerunner, shall we? And let's Funeral Rites. Ooh, Underworld Charger goes away, and we draw 2 swamps. Alright. Alright, they're gonna sack, I think, just the Forerunner. Maybe they sack the Caryatid to try to get out in front, but they're not gonna get out in front here. It's just not gonna happen. If we don't flood out over the next like 3-4 turns, I think we're actually in semi-ludicrously good shape. Yeah, you got me. 0 chance I'm blocking there, friend. Not even gonna attempt it. Renata, boy, this is a good mono green deck. I can't believe the amount of mono that is being played. It is wild. Pilgrim getting, oh, nothing. That hurts. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is not attacking. Yeah, we have Mogus's Whatchamadoodle. I don't really care about Mogus's Whatchamadoodle. This 5/5 can't block, though. Yeah, we're just going to hold past the turn and hold up Final Death. I'm assuming they're going to sack the Grove Dancer, so I'll put the wall in front of Renata. I expect they have a pump spell in hand. So they'll pump Renata to try to kill the wall. We'll Final Death Renata in response. They'll be left with 2 creatures. They're going to put the top card of their library into the graveyard. It was a land. They did it. They won the lottery. They gain a life. Sack a creature. It's going to be the Grove Dancer. Because they believe their beef is going to get them there. And I don't believe it is. We're going to see Forerunner and Renata come in. Unfortunately, Final Deathing Renata means that we don't actually have a solution for the boar. Oh, friend, if you sacked this, you have to attack. There you go. So it's what? It's the +3/+3 thing? Yeah, no, I'll take 5. I'll take 5. Absolutely going to take 5. Yeah, boar is alive. This is rough. This is real freaking rough. We need to scry. Spawn and Harpy. Spawn kills Boar with the double block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we can't do that. Harpy with the double block kills. I think we're still in a like extraordinarily large amount of trouble. We're taking 11. If we kill the boar, we don't gain life. Oh, actually, oh, no. They're going to make a wolf, and they're going to sack the wolf. How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? We kill the boar. We drop a harpy. They sack the wolf. They attack in. We have a creature that can deal with that. Yeah, so harpy has to come down. That's part of the plan. We exile something. We let them make their wolf, which they're going to do. They didn't make the wolf. Make the wolf. That changes things. That changes so many things. This is a whole new world. Fairies banned Brawler. Okay, that's kind of gross. You're gonna kill my harpy? That's fine. So yeah, we're gonna block the boar. We can take... We won't be taking 7, we'll be taking 5. So we block the boar, get our card, kill the boar. We take 5, we go to 5. Draw our spawn. They're down to 1 card in hand. We drop our spawn. We drop our pilgrim. We go and get Mogus's favor. And we pass the turn. And we have blocks. We have blocks. Holy moly, we're not dead. I have no idea how we're still here. Them not making a wolf and sacking it was a real big misplay, I think. I still really need to gain some life with Heliod, though. This is going to push a 2-hour video. There's your wolf. You did it main phase, is it? Yeah, you can. Oh! It's not sorcery speed, but it is only during their turn. Interesting. All right, flooding that board. Flooding that board. No attacks. That's what I like to see. That sure is a friggin' swamp. All right, so we're gonna Underworld Charger. Boopity boopity boop. Can't block, but boy, can it gain some life next turn, eh? Check that we're not dead. Block. 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 Death will not occur. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, coolly cool. Don't die this turn, and I think we're back in this. By quite a bit. Because we'll gain 5 life. Be at 10. Everything changes. Everything changes. We can get a counter on like Farika's spawn. Make it even more better. Arasta, sure. Okay, well that blocks the Underworld Champion, unfortunately. So actually maybe we jam Mogus's favor on our Underworld Champion. Gain 7 life off of it. Becomes a 7/4. It trades, I'm pretty okay with that. Everything seems okay. Our opponent's paying costs for something, which would make things definitely not okay anymore. Man, this video is so long. I actually have to go to F&M in a little bit. Oh, that seems greedy. That doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't have trample. Yeah, there you go. Send it back. Send it back. Like, block with Farika's spawn, gain 3 life, get a counter. That would have been real bad. Loathsome Chimera. Okay, gross. God damn. There's just so many friggin' lands. Why? Why is Spikey Saturday always like this? I'm in for 7. At least it's you know, letting us win games still today. So I can't curse the lands too much. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got some tradies going on here. That's fine by me. I'll gain 7 life. This game's going to look a whole lot different. We're going to get a counter on Farika. And we're not dead, right? Yeah, we're super not dead. We're gaining 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gaining 8 life. We're at 20. Yeah, we're not dead. N'est pas de la dead. N'est pas de la dead. We're not alive, but we're not dead. This is going to be Chimera coming back. That's fine. Totally fine. Sure. Well, I mean, as a 6/3, it's a little bit less fine, but totally fine. We've got Banishing Light that we can get. What else do we have? Do we have 2 final deaths? I feel like we have 2 final deaths, but I feel like we've also gotten through most of our deck, and I don't know that I've seen 2 final deaths. All right, there's no way there's going to be an attack here. That would be a very bad plan. Unfortunately, our opponent can just go a little bit wide deck. Just, can you please stop? You need how many cards? 3. And I've got 8. I've got 7, so I can afford to bring this back one more time. All right. There are so few lands left in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 lands in the top 14. And it's still 33% lands. All right, not dead. We are gaining 4, 5, 6. We're gaining 8. We're at 20. Block, block, block. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're only taking 10. Only going to 10. And we'd be eating things, and we'd be bringing back a Farika spawn and eating another thing, and counters would be going on my horse, and I'd be gaining even more life. Fairies Brand Brawler. Don't really want to see that happen. That's a dick move. Dick move. We'll jam that on Farika spawn. I've got to actually look at this, don't I? So we would block this and this. We'd be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd be taking 14, but we'd be gaining a bunch. Yeah, we're going to put this on the horse so that we can attack with the horse and gain a whole bunch of life next turn. All right, so they still probably shouldn't attack, depending on what's in hand. They may decide that they just need to get stuff off the board, though. And we just need to stop drawing lands. We got to find the real card somewhere. We have bleepers. We have bleepers. We have 2 bleepers in the deck. One would eat a Chimera that would just come back. One would eat a wolf. The other one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one would eat, well, no, sorry, one would eat Renata. The other would eat a 5/5 or even a 6/6 or a 4/6 here. Yeah, if we go bleeper bleeper, we're in real good shape, I think. It's a 1 in 7 chance of drawing the first one. Opponent deep in the math tank here. deep in the math tank. I don't think they have it. Because, yeah, we block and block. They just straight up lose this without doing anything. These trade. I gain 7, go to 20. I take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I take 14, I go to 7. On my turn, I attack in, and I gain 6. I go to 15. Nope, that's not math. 13. Yeah, no attacks. Opponent figured it out. 1 in 7 chance of bleeper. Not a bleeper. Not a bleeper. We're going to drop this plains because we need more lifelink opportunities. In with my 6/6. They can probably just take it. They just take it. We'll get a counter. Jam it on the Courser so that it can survive many of these blocks. Now we can only gain life from 2 cards this turn. Our opponent has 7, 8 lands. They theoretically have probably 8 left in their deck. They're about 50-50. So their 2/2 has upgraded to a 3/3. First strike, trample, haste. Sure. All right. They've played out their hand. They are in top deck mode, and they really should be flooding at some point. I'm pretty confident we're not dead here. So we're definitely going to block there. We're definitely going to block there. And we're definitely going to block there. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we're going to gain 7. Yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. This is super fine even. Super fine. They've got no tricks. Super fine. So we're going to gain 3. We're going to gain 4. We're going to pop a counter on the horse. Of course, of course. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's getting pretty close. We'll jam another counter on the Courser so it can survive the 5/5s coming in. Ooh, the bleeper. The bleeper for 3. So we can kill that wolf. Well, let's murder the wolf. Wolf, get out of there. Holy moly. Okay, we did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. Game 2. I do have 2 final deaths. Game 2. Game 2. Win this one. We've got ourselves a trophy somehow. Not somehow. This deck is wild with Heliod. Somehow, because it's been so long of me 0-2ing this past week. They've mulled to 6, and I'm going to join them. I'm going to join them. We're going to keep. And we're going to pitch Nyxborn Marauder. Looks like the hardest thing to cast right now. We need to find a land for the Omen. Really bad. Also, geez, it's 5:45. I have to remember that I have to go to F&M very shortly. Starts at 6:30. But I like to get there a little bit early. But yikes. All right. All right. The swamp helps. The swamp helps a lot. We get our Leonin down. Leonin down. Leonin into possibly Omen, maybe Scavenger. Scavenger looks pretty good for getting damage through. But boy, this deck, man, I wonder if they're playing like even less than 16 lands. I wonder if they're on like 15 or 14 or something real stupid. All right, do we turn this into a hit fest? Ooh, or actually maybe we just inevitably end them. All right, let's get in for 3. There's no way they're going to block. 0% chance. And then we're going to end Renata. And I think they're going to sack the Caryatid. I think they're going to try to get out ahead. Ooh, they learned their lesson. Learned their lesson and or have just a stupidly better card. Hey, look, they have a stupidly better card. Well. Hey, bud. Hi. How's it going? So I'm going to get to draw a card. All right. Let's drop Heliod. Pass the turn. So I get to draw a card off the boar. This boar might actually help us out like a ludicrous amount. Draw a card until it gets trample. If it gets trample, then things look scarier. And we're going to get rid of Renata. Lando for Turno. That's a pretty bad card. Farika's Spawn is going to be pretty hard to bring back. I do like flashing an Omen, drawing 2 cards. Yep. Or sorry, we're going to flash that in. And we'll get a counter on Heliod, I guess. Oh, I really bet they're actually playing like 15 or 14 lands or something. Horn Beetle carry added a second Nyxborn Colossus. The green beef in the format isn't my favorite thing. So what do they have in hand right now? A Horn Beetle and a Forest? All right, so they're going to come in for 10 and 6. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're going to gain some life. We're going to put a counter on Heliod. There's an extremely real chance we don't get a trophy here. Like, this deck is dumb. And this deck is also like, again, it's what I've disliked about the format so far, is it's really high variance, right? Kill the pig. Win the game. Kill the pig, win the game. Relentless Pursuit, grabbing Fairies, Band Brawler, and a Forest. Sure thing. I don't even know what you have in your hand anymore. I need like a Revoke exit. Yeah, that's exactly what I need right there. And then what? And then what? And then we could Heliod's Pilgrim to block again. Sure, I'll go get a Heliod's Punishment. That'll tap down the pig for a little bit. I think that Mull hurt us. No, they've got 7 lands. That's 8 lands. Oh, wait, we're taking a lot here. We're going to take 12. We're going to take 13. Yeah, no, we're dead. We're dead. Dead. All right, we don't have a plan. Our plan is just them not drawing what they need. That's the only plan, so let's do it. Mogus's Favor for a Karametra's Blessing. I actually really like that. Their removal is all fight-based, so Karametra's Blessing can really ruin them, I think. All right, let's go back in. Let's try to get this trophy. I'm also going to keep an eye on whether this person gets a trophy or not. I assume they have trophies. Everybody's a grinder right now. They have 1 trophy right now. We will check and see if that goes up to 2 if they win here. But this is a totally fine hand. This is a curve. 2, 3, 4. This is a curve. Just don't have a carry added immediately. That's all I ask. Bleeper. All right. You've had it every game, but don't have it this time. That might be worse. That might be a little bit worse. We are going to attack in and pretend that we have nothing. See if we can convince an attack here and have Omen of the Sun eat that. Relentless Pursuit for, well, there's their carry added. They might just take the Nyxborn Colossus, though. Well, no, they're really far away from casting that Colossus. They're going to take it. They take it over the carry added. All right, so you've got a Forest and a Colossus in hand. Not sure about that choice. Opponent knows exactly what's going on. Well done. Well done. All right, finding our lands. Finding our lands. This is how it needs to go. Get in for 1, drop the spawn. Find a land, have Final Death online. No attacks. Love it. Missed. But we've got one more turn. We'll come in for 4. Now, they were definitely representing a pump spell that other game. And I still haven't seen it. And if they had it, they would have used it there for sure. Big pig. So here we go. Here we go. It's our time. We need to land right now. God damn it. So we still kill the pig. And it kills 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It kills everything but a 1/1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kills everything but a 1/1. Alright, well, it would have been nicer if we could have... Oh, they can Fairies Ban Brawler. What happens if they Fairies Ban Brawler kill the 4/3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pig still dies. Pig still dies. So we're not doing anything at well, no, we might be doing something at instant speed. We may want to scry. Because we want to find that land for a pig blowout. Alright, so we'll pass the turn here. They may just not attack with the pig. Nyxborn Colossus, okay. Yeah, there's no pig attack here. No chance. No chance. Didn't think so. Alright, so we will crack this Omen. We will find a land, please. We will find Heliod. And Heliod doesn't even really do it that much. Alright, well. Let's drop Heliod. Pass the turn. Friggin' pig. Man, remember back during set review time when everybody was like, man, this pig is so bad. And I was like, people are wrong. This is a very good card. Alright, so Fairies Ban Brawler, you can kill my 4/3 all you want. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still going to kill your pig. That pig, still going to die. Pig, still going to die. I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. I am going to take 11, so I'm going to go to 11, which sucks a little bit. Well, a lot bit. But hopefully we can find some removal and some lands. Find lands. Find Karametra's Blessing. Oh, crap. That sucked. I didn't see the Blessing until I had already clicked through. Could I have done anything? The 4/3 could have become a 5. A 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, not really. I could have saved like a 1/2. Not the worst thing that's ever happened. Okay. So we could Banishing Light something and drop a 3/1, which doesn't do anything. But I guess it's a start. I guess it's a start. Get rid of that. Drop a Leonin. But I don't think we're winning this one. Yeah, the green beef is insane. Like, this is what I've said at the start of the episode. Draft green or draft black, or you lose. Like, if you draft like, man, if you draft like white, red, you're dead. You're dead. You cannot deal with 4/4s everywhere. Cool, we're dead. We're dead, right? Yeah, we're dead. That's exacties. Man, yeah. Like, we did it. We 2-1'd. I still haven't trophied yet, and they did trophy. That was a trophy deck. We did it. We 2-1'd, and I still really didn't like it. I still really didn't like that draft. There were super cool moments, right? There were super cool interactions. Like, whoa, if I do this and make Heliod not a creature, then the inevitable end is going to fall off. That was really cool. Ultimately, nothing mattered because I had Heliod. My opponents didn't have anything going on and they died. And then that match, my opponent curved out. And we didn't do it. We didn't get there, and it just doesn't feel like good Magic. So I don't know. I have to find something about this format because I've got 9 more weeks, 10 more weeks. I counted it out. I think it's 10 more weeks of videos for this. So let me know. Let me know what you're doing in Theros, because I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I don't know what the hell to do about this format. It seems to be the most coin flippy format I've ever seen in my life. And currently I'm losing the coin flips. So let me know how Theros is going for you in the comments down below. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me over on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. You can find me at patreon.com/ShamanLeek if you want to become a backer that way. Go over to inksgaming.com/ShamanLeek if you want to let them know that I sent you. They've got some great products. And of course, the easiest way is like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, though, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next week for more of this shit set.